Welcome to the AJ Awesome Show, a show about my favorite things. My name is AJ and my special guest for this episode is the farmer, Billy Hills. I hope you like the show! Hi, this is AJ Awesome here with the farmer, Billy Hills.
Hello, AJ. How you doing, buddy?
Good?
Good. So I'm ready to get this interview. I've been looking forward to this all week long. I'm so glad that you had me on here with you. It makes me very happy and very honored that you would have me on your show. So thank you.
Why did you start wrestling?
I started wrestling because I fell in love with a picture that I seen of a very big, muscular, blonde guy draped in the American flag like I do, and it would happen to be Hulk Hogan, and it was just a picture of a guy, and then I started watching wrestling, and I loved the athleticism, the stories that they tell, and I just fell in love from a little picture that I seen, and I've loved it ever since.
What advice would you give a new wrestler?
A new wrestler to never stop talking, to always listen, and to hit the roads as hard as you can and go anywhere that will have you.
If you could choose to have 3 wishes granted, what would you wish for?
Oh man, 3 wishes? Can they be wrestling related too?
Yes.
Fantastic, good. So my first one would be to wrestle Stan Hansen in Japan during his heyday. That would be one. The second one would, it would almost be to pretty much have just an unlimited amount of money so that I could put on shows like this and bring in all my buddies, anybody else fans wanted to see, just endless amounts of money so we could do this all the time. And the third one, oh man, that would be hard. Because these are all wrestling related, so I kind of need to think of something personal, huh? Man. Whew. That is hard. Man, you are making me think. I knew this was going to be hard, but dadgum, you're making this really hard. Oh man, I guess just a nice house with a little lake that I can just sit next to and relax whenever I need to. That just sounds relaxing. And we need that in wrestling. We need a lot of just relaxing time. Yeah, that's probably what I would do with my third wish. Just a nice house with a lake to relax next to. Yeah.
I would do world peace, end all world hunger, and give every single homeless person a home.
Fantastic. I knew you'd have better answers than me.
If you could wrestle anyone in the world, who would you pick?
That would go back to my first wish, for sure. That'd be Stan Hansen. That man is somebody, and the reason why I got into wrestling was because of him. He was just this over-the-top, no-nonsense character that I just fell in love with from the first time I seen him. So he would be my go-to, for sure.
What is the best thing about being a wrestler?
This, talking with you, meeting new fans, meeting wrestlers I've never met before. This is why I do this. I love meeting new people. I love being able to sit down and do this with you. It gets me out of my box because I'm kind of like introverted. I like to kind of keep to myself. This helps with that. Like I wouldn't just come up and talk to somebody like we're talking to you here, but this helps with that. So this is one of the reasons why I love wrestling.
If you could become any animal, which one would you choose?
I would be a dog. I would. They're very loyal and loving creatures. I would for sure. I'd love to be a dog. If I die and come back as anything, I would hope it would be a dog. Yep, I'm a huge dog person. Got a couple of them at home. You got any dogs?
Our house does not allow pets, but we have a pet turtle.
Hey, that's good enough. Because I love turtles too. I'm kind of it's not that big of a secret, but I'm a huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan. So the fact that you have a turtle, fantastic. What's his name though?
Squirtle.
That's amazing. Pokemon fan? Me too. We're gonna have to talk about Detective Pikachu. I'm sure you've seen it, right?
Yep.
We're gonna have to talk about that later because that movie was amazing. Did you like it?
Yep.
Sweet. Yay. I'm not alone. I felt like I might have been alone and the only one who liked that. So the fact you liked it, I'm in good company.
Who did you wrestle in your first match?
He had a funny name, but his name was Hambone. He was kind of an older wrestler and everything, kind of from like the 70s and 80s. Kind of a bigger, burly guy. He came out with a real huge dog bone that still had like meat and stuff on, like you'd get for a dog or something. He would come out with that and would like beat people and choke people with it. It was my very first match ever.
I think I remember him. I think I know who he is.
Yeah, you probably would. He unfortunately passed away a few years ago, but I'm sure you've definitely seen him before he did because he wrestled all around up here. He was really known. And yeah, he was my very first match ever down in Rector, Arkansas, which is about 3 hours from here. He was my very first match ever.
Do you have a special talent that nobody knows about?
Yes, I can draw. So I could sit here and just sketch you up if I wanted to. That's one thing I just kind of keep to myself and do in private. I actually have a few books that I just sketch and draw in. That's how a bunch of like my t-shirts, logos and stuff you see, that's where most of those come from. I just doodle in my book.
What was your favorite match you wrestled and why?
One of my favorites was the tag match with me and Dale Tucker against Jeff Cobb and Blaster. That one having the Ron Simmons surprise at the end of it and the reaction he got was a real surreal moment. That one was super fun. And I have a feeling that tonight, being able to tag with somebody that I looked up to in wrestling, the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger, now known as Sean Spears, that one's probably going to be my favorite now. I have a feeling. It hasn't even happened yet. And I'm sure that one's probably going to be my favorite now.
That's the end. Thanks for the interview.
Thank you very much, sir. It was a pleasure. Subscribe, like, share, everything you can for the AJ Awesome Show. Let's get them numbers up.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of the AJ Awesome Show. I would like to thank Billy Hills for being my special guest. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.